Alright, so we soon get ready to have this full moon in Aquarius. We're just waiting for the degrees to come match up and get its progressive going on. So that basically means you got till today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to keep continuing, keep pushing, keep striving. Because all that shit that you're gonna basically be pushing off is gonna be a big balloon, a big jar where you're gonna put yourself into a situation of filling up the cup. And if you're not filling up the cup, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're not filling up the cup properly, then your cup, all that shit that you put in your cup is gonna be toxic. And remember, that's the shit that you're gonna be basically swimming in, floating in, experiencing in, and drinking up. So if you're in this process of poisoning yourself, then that means you're not really taking heed or taking your passions or your directions in life very serious. For me, every day is a routine that you got to come up with to kind of like, put in the work, but not put yourself into a situation of being all work, then you ain't got no play with it. See, it's all work when it comes to waxing season, and it's all play when it comes to waning season. See, the thing is, you ever heard of the term? If you don't get your work done, then you ain't gonna be able to have fun or enjoy recess with everybody else. That's how it plays out when it comes to this moon perspective. Feel me? You gotta pretty make sure that you nurturing your moon. So yeah, so whatever you fill up in that cup is gonna become water. It's gonna rain down, and of course you can shine your light on it, and it can become dense. Feel me? And when you get that sunlight, it becomes a form, becomes a shape, it becomes a name that you can kind of like utilize. And then after that, you place yourself into an endeavorment where you can go ahead and, of course, plant that shit, grow that shit, have it growing on your trees. Make sure you're putting out the right fruits and vegetables so you can relate with it properly. I mean, relationships is key in life. I mean, if you're not relating, and you ain't gonna have no one, no thing to pretty much relate with. And that's how it play out. And the perspective is yeah, yeah. I'm almost there. And that's just pretty much how it play out when it comes to that perspective. And if you don't put in work, you don't put in time, or you get me drunk again. I hate drinking. Put this back inside. But yeah, make sure y'all get your shit ready. About that is full moon. You want to make sure you want to be fulfilled when it comes to associations, things you associate yourself with, your uniqueness, your originality, your eccentricness. You know what I mean? It's time to put in that work, put in that pain. Make sure you spiritually sparring, make sure you spiritually boxing. This way you can have the right technique, the right way to relate, and of course the right way to attack the punching bag when you're pretty much punching and of course moving forward and moving direct when it comes to your intent, your passions, your motivations, responsibilities, your duties, obligations. Now, your house is your correspondence, your house is your habits. And of course, everybody got a habit, and that habit becomes a habit that you pretty much have existence into. So with that being good, Gucci.
What's up, guys?
Now you're gonna have a constellation and a correspondence. So pretty much, if you got Aquarius in your first house, you're gonna be fulfilled when it comes to your personality and your personal associations and your personal duties, goals, business, personal business, and Saturn is in Aquarius as well. So reality, you're gonna be fulfilled when it comes to your personal reality and your personal associations. Now, what can kind of like oppose you is gonna be basically the sun in the seventh house. Seventh house, people, places, and things wanting praise for the shit that you fulfilled in and shit like that. So be aware of that when it comes to your seventh house. Now, if you got to see your second house, um, in fact, you got to see your second house, your ass gonna be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your facts. Second house, you're gonna
You're
be
Lilith.
fulfilled. You're gonna be your little that part, the embarrassing moments. Yeah. In second house, you're gonna be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your status, when it comes to your associations, and the things that you value or appreciate when it comes to that perspective. Also, you're gonna be getting opposed by a Scorpio, someone ascendant, or someone or something that's in your eighth house that you have a deeper connection with, or someone that's wanting praise when it comes to your sexual desires and your passions. Now, when it comes to your third house, you're either gonna be fulfilled when it comes to your communications, your mind, your thinks, your thoughts, and the environments and the surroundings that you are in, unfulfilled or fulfilled. Now, also, you are going to be fulfilled when it comes to new things that you're going to be able to be associating yourself with when it comes to your environments and your friends and things in that perspective. Now, your ninth house is going to basically oppose you, which is going to basically be someone or something that's either trying to force their praise or wanting praise when it comes to their meanings and reasonings and shit like that. That trying energy that we just had. Also, if you got this in your fourth house, you're gonna be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to home, family, privacy, or receiving this, being fulfilled by home, family, and privacy and close friends. Now, what's gonna oppose you and take you away is gonna basically be your tenth house, your status, your reputation, your goals, or the energy of wanting to be praised when it comes to status and reputations and shit like that. Also, if you got this in your fifth house, you're gonna be fulfilled when it comes to polar opposites of your creative endeavors, your hobbies, your fun and entertainment and enjoyment. What's gonna oppose you and hold you back gonna be someone or something that's what praised within the public or your association. Now, when it comes to Aquarius being in the sixth house, you're either gonna be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your work health routines and your working associations and your work ethics. What can kind of like take you off and oppose you is going to be your dreams, people, places, and things, or circumstances and situations of dealing with praise or wanting praise when it comes to your dreams, your fantasies, and imaginations. Now, your seventh house, you're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your ways of relationships, correspondences, balance, peace, harmony. And you're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled in this. Now, what's going to take you off task and what's going to oppose you is going to basically be you. You can be your own worst enemy during this time of wanting praise, or people, places, and things that's in your personal life that can oppose you and take you off your correspondence when it comes to your parents. You got this in your eighth house is exalted here, so you may go to the extreme. You may have extremes, energies of being fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your deep desires, when it comes to your deep associations, deep statuses, and deep goals. And be aware. Someone or something is gonna want praise from your second house. Your valuing system, things you stand on, things that you're firm on. And if you got to see your ninth house, you're gonna be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your experiences, your meanings, your reasons, your purpose, your God, spirituality, and faith. You're gonna be receiving a whole lot of good luck and faith. Now what's gonna oppose you and take you off task is gonna be someone or something that's in your environment, your surroundings, that's wanting praise. That can kinda like take you off out your heaven. Now, if you got this in your 10th house, you're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your 10th house status and reputation and goals and your business. Now, kind of like take you off task, it's going to be someone or something that's dealing with home, family, your home or family wanting praise, and that's speculation. Now, if you got this shit in your 11th house, you're going to have all the power and control of being fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your extreme energies of eccentricness, your uniqueness, your originality when it comes to your associations, your groups, friends, and things that matter. You're either going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to certain friends, certain groups, certain organizations, certain gangs, and shit like that. Or be aware, or your religion or your spirituality, spiritual group, or whatever. You're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to these circumstance situations. So you need to know who pretty much you're dealing with. And you're going to be opposed by someone or something that's dealing with your romance, wanting praise for your romance, your creativity, or your fun, your entertainment, your enjoyment, your kids, or your inner child, all that shit. And last but not least, you got Aquarius in your 12th house, you're going to be fulfilled or unfulfilled when it comes to your fantasies, your dreams, your imaginations, your delusions, and your meanings and reasons and purposes and beliefs and faith and spirituality. Now, what's going to oppose you or take you off out your fucking dreams is going to be someone or something in your sixth house wanting praise from your work, your health, your routine. Why your shoe ain't tied? Why your tie ain't on? Why you ain't do this yet? Why you ain't take care of that shit yet? You're going to be getting opposed by your work, health, or individuals, your manager and shit like that.